Hey guys, I'm back with another Valentine's Day DIY. Today we'll be making a candy bowl. Why not? It's getting close to the day and everybody loves a treat. So come on, let's get started. All right guys, so I got us a fish bowl that we're gonna use. I got us a drinking glass that we're gonna use. I got a top off another jar that it fits just enough so where it could cover my top and you can still be able to get in it. I'm going to go ahead and use some of this red Rust-Oleum spray paint because we want that nice red color. And I'm probably going to use some of this ribbon to tie around. So first thing we're going to do to get started is I'm going to go ahead and take this outside, which I believe I'm going to take this bottom and I'm going to take my top and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint those up. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I am back. And I have my spray painted glass and top. And I think it's already looking great. I love that candy red, apple red. Nice and bright and vibrant. All right, so then we got our fish bowl. So we're going to get ready to start putting this thing together. So like we know, we are going for the, what's it called? The Gumball machine. That's exactly, I couldn't think, guys. Sorry. So I'm going to use a little Fix All. And I got this out of the Dollar Tree. And so since my E6000, sidebar joke, yeah, I've been saying 600. Who cares? Everybody know what I was talking about. Anyway, yeah, my E6000 is acting cray. And so I had this, like I said, already. So again, we're using everything that we got. I spread it a generous amount at the bottom of my glass here. So I could get ready to add my fish bowl. So this is going to be really pretty simple, guys. It's not going to be no brain surgery involved. So we just want to get a good fit of that on there. Move my hair back so I can see. All right. Make sure that is on there nice and centered. My hair is flying all around, but it's all right. I think I got that right where I need it to be. All right, guys. So we're not going to move that really quick. We're just going to wait for a few seconds so that I can start to sit and wait. And I will be right back. All right, guys. So I feel like I'm not going to try to move it off, but I feel like it's good enough for me to continue to work with. So in the beginning, I've seen other people do these gumball machines, and they're very popular, especially for Valentine's Day. And so they were really cute, and I've seen people using ribbons, and I thought that would be really cute around. However, I felt like my ribbon was a little too thin, and so I said I could make it work. But in the back of my mind, once I feel like I ain't really feeling something, because it would have worked. I wouldn't have doubled it, and I could still make it work. But then I started thinking, like, you know what? I want it to be a little bit more traditional, and I'm trying to get it to make it look like more classic. So I started thinking of how can I do that? So instead of using that, like I have shown you earlier when I was outside, this is my trim that I spray painted. And you guys, y'all seen me when I was doing it. So I'm going to use that to wrap around my neck and my bottom. And so it is thick because that's what I wanted it to be. So it could have some texture against the glass and not be just like a piece of paper. So I definitely got what I wanted. And right now I'm just kind of sizing it up so I can see real quick about how much do I need. All right, so I think I'm just going to measure it about here. So then I could play with it to get it exact. I'm going to use that one for the bottom. And then I'm going to use this other piece up here, which I just need to roll it to get it to get a good roll. But I'm just was waiting to size it first. So I'm not really worried about that. I just need to make sure I got it. Bam. And I'm just going to cut this little tip off because I know I'm not going to really need it. But actually, I'm just going to wait because I definitely don't want to be too short. So, as you see, this is foam board. So, it is a little thick. But again, I did not want paper because, you know, the metal ones are metal and they're sturdy. And that's what the look I wanted to go for. So, I thought that would be cute. And see, so I didn't want to cut it early so I could actually size it up to how I need it. And then as I start to glue it around, then I could cut off the excess. But right at the moment, I see I do have an excess. I'm going with my X-Acto knife. Also, you can find these at Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to start a little cut right there just so I can know where it's at. I don't want to cut up against it because it's the paint. And I don't want to chip anything. Whoop. And so I'm going to just roll this up like so to help me with my little bends to get it to curve around since it is the foam board. But that just then makes it more flexible. And see how it gives me that little curve. And then now I just need to fit it right at my gap where the globe and the glass meet, like so. I'm already loving it, guys. And so I think I got what I need. And again, if I need to pull anything up, I will hit it with the X-Acto and do that. So right now, I'm just going to get me some of this Fix All. And I'm going to go right around here, again with a generous amount, all the way to my tip. That should be good. Put this over here to the side. And then I'm going to go ahead and fit it around my neck. So, let's start here at the back where I'm at. Ooh, guys. All right. There you go. I'm going to just squeeze it on in as tight as I can get it for the suction. All right, guys. So, I am holding it. And it's going to need some attention until the until the glue starts to hold in. And so I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to hold it for a little couple of seconds, guys. And then I'll get back with you with the bottom. All right, guys. So in the meantime, while it's drying, I've decided to tie it with this ribbon. The one that I was going to use that I ain't going to use, I'm using it now just to hold it. And so, I don't know if you can see, I got some spray paint, well, some of the paint from this collar thing I'm using, rubbed onto my red. It bled over because of the glue. I'm not going to worry right this moment about it, but I am going to fix it. Still in my head about exactly how to keep everything good. But right now, I'm just going to focus on getting this bottom trim around. And then I'll worry about cleaning up everything at the end. So I just did it like the top one and rolled that around as you see to get that good curve. I'm going to cut off my excess. Once again, giving me a little shoulder to work with so I can make sure I ain't too tight up on it. Gonna go back in, and that's what I'm saying. This glue pulls off the spray paint and makes it bleed. So, like I said, we learning over here. Still executing, but it's all good because I improvised, and I'm gonna figure out how to go back in there and come up with a seamless product is the goal. So I'm gonna go in and cut this ribbon right here so it's not in my way. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into this bottom trim. Stick this around here. Yeah. And I am going to get one side going, hopefully. And that's the thing, it's not as easy as it looks. Maybe two if I come up off this cardboard. Alright, so I move the cardboard. Let's see, can I hold this better? But it slides around a little bit, guys. Like I said, I ain't going to even stress about that. I'm getting a little thing on my table, what I didn't want to do. Oh, boy. But I can get that off my table, too, so I ain't going to cry. I'm more interested in execution. And then my fingers don't help, guys. They all in the way. So, I'm going to do the same thing here, and I'm going to have to hold this here and make sure I get it snug, and I'll be right back once I get it tied up. All right, guys, so as you see, I got that together. To me, it's already looking great. Besides the blemishes, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and go in there and fix that, which I'm probably about to get started on fixing those before I actually do my last trim work. So I'm just going to cut these ribbons down so they don't be in my way. And, yeah, so I don't know. Can you see those silver marks from the paint and the glue, like I said? Sorry, my ring light, guys. So I'm not going to worry about the silver at the moment. I'm going to go in and fix the red first because, as you see, the silver part is still needing the ribbon around to dry. So I'm going to take a little bit of this red paint. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to fix these little blemishes. Alright, so it is the right color. I just wanted to make sure. And I'm going to take my paintbrush. Got me a little red. And I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to paint this up, guys. Alright. And I'm only going in, guys, only where I necessarily have to. Well, the only thing I will say is that because now I'm painting over, so what makes it seem like I'm doing a lot is because spray paint gives you an even coat with just the spray, and now I'm hand painting. So I'm just trying to make sure it stays nice and smooth and it doesn't change any of the effects that I've had previously. It's just, like I said, making sure I come up with a seamless product. And even though I haven't done crafting before, I'm very particular about how I like things. So I really felt like even that little bit is enough. And if you notice in the front, there's still some more silver. I'm not going to worry too much about that because that's most likely won't be seen. Do a little bit on the sides, but I doubt I even have any of that exposed. But I'm going to just give it a light little coat just because. But yeah. All right. And so there's that. And because this isn't 100% dry, which everything definitely needs to cure for 24 hours, I'm not going to mess with it too much. And I'm not going to really go in and mess with the silver at all. I'm going to leave that alone. And I'm going to let this dry. The glass to the glass, which is the top to the bottom piece. I'm going to let those two do what it needs to do. And like I said, this is the front. It's not going to be shown, but because I got this paint already out, I don't really want to waste it. But what I'm trying to make sure I do is give it good strokes, like I said, so it can stay nice and smooth, guys. But this right here won't even be seen. Yep, so now I'm just being a little extra. Because, again, you're not going to see none of that. It's definitely doing what it needs to do. I am definitely, again, excited about how it's starting to come out. All right, guys, so I'm going to let this dry, and I'll get back with you. All right, so now it's still drying, but I decided to make my little slot that I want to put in the front. So like I was saying before, where I thought I seen silver at, you guys may or may not have seen. So I'm going to go in with my little stickies. And I'm not going to use the glue this time. Not only do I not want the glue to bleed, but I don't want it to be right up against the glass. I do want it to create that space. So I'm going to take 2 of those and put on both sides of my little thing I made. So you see me outside, I was spray painting this. And it was actually bigger, and I was going to do a whole bunch of other stuff, but my daughter said I was doing too much, so I'm not. So I'm just going to peel these off, these little sticking backs here off of here, and I just stuck that on there because, like I said, I want that space. And I'm just going to position that here on the front. I'm going to turn it around in just a second. First, I want to position it correctly. And my fingerprints. All right, is that the front? No. Is that the front? No. Let me see, guys. Oop, okay. Let me see. Let me turn it towards me. So, that's the back. And this is the front right here. So, I want to make sure it's down enough. Because I need to be able to fit my situation. In the situation, oops, wait 1 second. I think I'm going to snip a tad off of here. Just a tad. Still just a little bit too long. So I'm going to give it a nice piece off. And I'm going to try that again. So I'm going to stick it right here. Like so. And, oh yeah. Alright, so we got that on there. Alright. So, let me put on my little extra pieces in the front, guys. I said I wanted to, again, make mine. I've seen a lot of people's, and they're cute. Everyone's are nice. I just wanted to put my own little spin on mine. Try to be what I think I could be. Let me be great, y'all. Let me try to be great. Alright, so I'm going to now attach this piece onto here also. And see if I can get that on there correctly. Bam. Bam. You feeling me, boo-boo? Alright. So, yeah, I know. Me and Glue always trying to rush it. So let me hold this up here, guys, for a little second or two. Spin this around. Let me spin this around towards me so I can get this a little firm action. That's the only thing with glue, guys. Just got to be a little patient. Hold on to it before you can kind of show it all off. So I'm going to hold this for a couple of seconds, guys, and get this to stay on. And then I'm going to show you what I'm working with in the front. All right, so I'm still trying to keep my knob to act right. I had to add a little sticky thing behind it. So I'll be applying pressure again overnight, however. But to be able to show you guys what it is, I thought my rubber band might have helped me, but that didn't. So, we're fine. Got that going. And so now, I want to decorate. I got these from the Dollar Tree as well. So you can see these. Alright. And so, I'm going to open these up real quick. And I'm going to add a few to my bowl. And this is just because number's a little small, I guess. Alright, so let me put a couple of these little designs I want to add on. Then I'm going to show you guys what I came up with. And yeah, my finger's still fat right now, y'all. Alright. Alright, guys, so let me just show you what I decided to do. Bam. Oh, yeah, so yeah, we got that going. And now we're going to do two more things, and then we can call this thing a wrap. So I got those ribbons still around the bottom, just to the absolute last. I got these gumballs. What's a gumball machine with no gumballs? So I'm going to go ahead and put those in there. And got a second pack. We want this to literally look like a Gumball machine. So we're gonna put those in there. Bam. All right. Then, what is it I wanted to do? So, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna snip this ribbon off because we about to do the last grand reveal, y'all. This is it. We got it, we got it. We got it, we got it. Cut that off. Cut that off. Bam. Bam. All right. And we got our top, guys. All right. And you see what we got? We got our sign. Can we see that? Can you lean back some so we can get... All right. So we got that. We got our top. Turn it around. You can see I made my little handle. And we definitely need our quarter, guys. So, I think that came out cute. What do you guys think? Do you think I did a good job? Give me a thumbs up, a like to this video, subscribe to my channel. We got the Gumball original, Domo original, and yes, it doesn't really fit because I want it to be able, well, it won't fall through. See, it won't go all the way in. But it isn't glued to anything because I want you to be able to go in and out. And I thought about putting a top on there, like an extra little handle, but I don't really know. Should I? Because I think it's fine like this, guys. And like I say, you can go in there and you can put in whatever you want to. But I did think about adding a handle, which I still might. I don't know, should I? Let me think. Give me 5 minutes. Guys, I decided, nope. I'm going to go with the good old traditional Gumball machine. My ring light ain't trying to feel like getting this Gumball so much attention. So what I'm going to do, guys, is throw this up on my little stand and let you guys check that out. So I got it sitting on my shelf, and actually, I am falling in love with it. Looking at it, I can't wait to get me a piece. Turn it around, and you can get right in there and spin your wheel, chop your quarter, get your thing. You know, that's just for show. But guys, I love it. How about you? So, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and please give this video some likes so I can get up into the algorithm and it can be shared through the YouTube family so more people can get to know about Domo's Originals. Thank you, guys. See you next time.